drink beers, I hunt deers, I watch TV, beat off to Britney Spears. Never miss WWF. I'm 23 and got no teeth left. I got a girl, she's 13. Oh yeah, she's my cousin and she cooks, cleans, and loves me a lot. But I beat her when she smokes on my pot. Can't believe I'm still in 6th grade. Only one in my school that can shave. Oh man, I got suspended today when they took my Marlboros away. Now my mama gonna raise hell, kick my ass when she gets out of jail. So all you kids that need some advice, there's only one way to live, and that's a redneck life. So yeehaw, yeehaw, it's another redneck nursery rhyme for you all. It's a yeehaw, yeehaw, it's another redneck nursery rhyme for you all. It's a yeehaw, yeehaw, it's another redneck nursery rhyme for you all. It's a yeehaw, yeehaw, it's another redneck nursery rhyme for you all. And a man, and a man.
It's not the east or the west side. No, it's not. It's not the north or the south side. No, it's not. It's the dark side. You are correct. In front of the empire. To all you beta haters out there, we'll blow your planet up.
What does thy bidding, my master?
It's a disaster. Skywalker we're after.
What if he can be turned to the dark side?
Yes, he'd be a powerful ally. Another dark Jedi.
He will join us or die. We got Death Star. 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 And you know that we got it. Death Star. And you know that we got it.
Luke, get your ass over here right now. Quit monkeying around with that damn land speeder. Where are them 2 droids I asked you to clean, boy? Did you clean your room?
I'm glowing. I know I'm on probation. I clean the droids. Can I go to the Hashi station? I gotta lay away on the power converter. But now you're treating me like a scruffy nerf murder.
Luke, use the force and run. Run to Dagobah. Run to Dagobah. Luke, use the force and run. Run to Dagobah. Run to Dagobah.
I'm Yoda. I'm a soldier. I'm mounted and found ya. I thought I told ya. Don't be unwise. Took me not by my side. You won't believe your eyes. Watch the X-Wing rise.
Yoda, why you being a player hater? You know that I still must confront Lord Vader.
But Luke, not bringing you.
But there's a city in the clouds where they're keeping my crew. A Jedi's gotta do what a Jedi's gotta do. So now Vader, I'm coming for you.
Yeah, that's right, R2. I just set a new course. We're going to Cloud City. Some mighty good gin and tonic. She mixed me up another. Things about to get ugly.
Impressive. Now release your anger. You must have sensed that your friends are in danger.
Oh, why'd you slice off my hand?
It's imperative that you understand. Obi-Wan would never bother telling you about your father.
He told me enough. He told me you killed him.
Then there's something I must reveal. Then I'm your father. 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 I'm your father.
Knock him out the box, Luke. Knock him out. Knock him out the box, Luke. Knock him out. Knock him out the box, Luke. Knock him out. Knock him out the box, Luke. Knock him out. Knock him out the box, Luke.
Before all this, we were just average chipmunks.
Yeah, I remember growing up in the parks. Life was nice and beautiful.
I used to live in a cozy hole under a tree on the west side.
But then we met Dave Seville. He changed our lives forever. He took us into his home and raised us as his own children.
We traveled around the world, entertaining children with our shows and albums. We used to ride in limos and eat caviar and designer walnuts.
We were on top of the world. But there's another side of this story, one that no one knows. We did coke, drank, bottles of Jack, fucked underage women, both white and black. And in my prime, when I was a star of shine, I get fucked up at parties, man, all the time.
We hung out with Sean Penn, Nichols, Sinner, and Tintin, Lassie, Alf, and Benji every now and then.
We were bigger than Michael.
On my gold motorcycle.
But Dave on the title.
We
were all suicidal. Then I got to thinking, man.
Yeah, me too. About what? Being dicked over?
Yeah, about how life's so unfair.
Yeah, it was funny how things changed from the beginning to the end. You know, we never even got a percentage of our cartoon revenues.
I just don't understand how you can sell 1 million albums.
How can I be broke? Dave, we ever even got a nut.
Nothing, Dave.
You're going down, Seville. You're going down. Dave, you're exposed. Fuck with the chickmunks, you'll end up comatose.
Mr. Seville, how does it feel when I step to your grill with a hard, cold steel?
Payback's a bitch, ain't it, Dave? First I'm gonna kill you, then I'll piss on your grave.
The year was 2000.
Chickmunks will rule. So step on back while I take you to school. Hey,
We're the chipmunks.
chipmunks, and we ain't going out like punks. Hey,
We're the chipmunks.
chipmunks, and we ain't going out like punks. Hey,
We're the chipmunks.
chipmunks, and we ain't going out like punks. Hey,
We're the chipmunks.
chipmunks, and we ain't going out like punks. Hey,
We're the chipmunks.
You rang for me, Mr. President? Indeed, I did ring for you, Demetrius. I haven't had any demerits this week, and Hillary said I could have a cheeseburger as a reward. So I want you to run across the street there and get me some special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on sesame seed bun, and, some fries and coleslaw, maybe eat some chicken nuggets and a sundae to go.
No, I'm sorry, sir. Mrs. Clinton said you're not allowed to eat junk food.
Do you know who you're dealing with, Demetrius? I'm the President of the United States, goddammit. I'll send stealth fighters to bomb your house. I'll have your parents killed by the CIA. You see this button right here, Demetrius? I'll blow the fucking world up if you don't give me a cheeseburger right now. Do you want to be responsible for that, Demetrius?
To be honest with you, Mr. President, I'd rather face World War III than your nagging-ass wife.
Yeah, you all right, Demetrius. She is an evil-ass bitch.
Have you ever noticed the progression of moral decline with each president? In the 60s, it was John Kennedy. Marilyn Monroe, it's not about what your country can do for you, it's what you can do for me. And in the 90s, it was Bill Clinton. Indeed, I did have an inappropriate relationship with Miss Lewinsky, depending on what your definition of inappropriate is. And I did smoke a little marijuana, but I didn't inhale. So what does the future hold?
Yes, I admit to smoking crack and having anal sex with dead puppies in a whorehouse while gambling with convicted murderers who had ties to the mob. But I don't see why that should keep me out of the Oval Office. I mean, who hasn't done that? Can we stick to the issues here?
My fellow Americans, there has never been a better time to be alive and in America. In our entire history, there has never been more teenage girls than in the year 2000. Take the luscious Britney Spears, for example. The THC content of marijuana or dank has never been higher, and neither have I. We've kept inflation in check and the price of the fast food value meal low. And school shootings have only quadrupled, not quintupled. It's like Monica used to say to me, I'm the bomb.
This coming election, vote for me, Satan, for President of the United States. Education spending, nothing. Defense, quadrupled. Everything else, including your souls, mine. You, nothing.
Paid for by Satan's helpers.
Hello, I'm George Bush Jr. In the new millennium, the American people need a president who understands them. Hell, I can sniff more coke than that pussy Al Gore on any given day of the week. So vote for me, George Bush Jr., President of the United States. Hopefully.
Paid for by friends at George Bush Jr. You got any code?
Yo, Tupac, you wanna hit this joint while we sitting at the light?
No, I'm exhausted after that party. I'd rather just go back to the hotel room and take a bubble bath and read a book.
Who the fuck is that?
Hey, Tupac, roll your window down. Tupac,
Who is it?
roll your window
It's Mr.
down.
T.
You ate my Cheetos at the party, didn't you?
No, I didn't.
You ate my Cheetos, didn't you?
No, I didn't.
Don't act. No, look at your fingers.
Stop.
They're orange.
Oh, shit.
They're orange, Tupac. You ate my Cheetos, didn't you?
Triggy's
What?
crazy.
You don't talk to me. I've been in a fool eating my Cheetos, motherfucker. Hannibal, hand me the gun.
Let's go.
Take that, motherfucker. Murdoch face, let's go.
Welcome to MTV News. I'm Kurt Loadblower. To kick off the new millennium, Death Row has released a new Tupac CD entitled I'm Still Dead. This is the 45th album released by Tupac Shakur since he was tragically gunned down for eating Mr. T's Cheetos. And in other news, as a side effect of Ronald Reagan's Alzheimer's disease, he has forgotten that he ever was actually president. Mr. Reagan has recently formed a punk band known as the Gippers. Here's the first single off their new album entitled Say Yes to Drugs, Not No.
Well, Nancy can't tell me not to do drugs. Nancy can't tell me not to do drugs. Saddam, Gaddafi, they all are thugs. But we sold them all their guns. Where am I? Why am I naked? Who are these people? Nancy, help me, I'm scared. Oh my, Gorby, are you out there?
And finally, Fiona Apple was recently spotted at a trendy Hollywood restaurant actually eating food. We caught up with Fiona at the Grammys and asked her if she actually really ate.
Oh yeah, I had a whole peanut and I was absolutely stuffed.
And that concludes Bent TV News.
Hey, what's up, Venus?
What's up, Bobby James?
Not much, man. Just keeping it red.
Man, you gotta keep it red in the 2 G's.
Yep, that's why this song's dedicated to all the real rednecks in the US of A.
Hey, man, why don't you bustin' down some of that redneck knowledge, man?
Yeah. I drink Bud from a can. Don't give a damn. Steve Austin's the man. I'm as country can be. Still don't have plumbing in the year 2G.
I got 6 kids for 3 hoes. I ain't got a job and I'm always broke. Food stamps, free cheese, construction work, fantasies.
Y'all fancy in your Range Rover. I'm in my Nova. I roll you over with my trail on my hitch. My dog Bubba and Linda Lou, my bitch.
My truck don't run, my girl don't listen. She get a taste of my fist when I punch that bitch straight in her mouth. That's the way we do it in the deep south. We're country. Tell him, Bobby James.
You tell him, Enos.
Where
country.
Let's go drink some beer.
Word.
Want me to talk in this mic and tell people about my life? Well, bring the mic with us. Let's go. I'm gonna bring you on a little journey of my life. Every day I live. Well, it starts like this. I wake up, sing the poor boy blues. I got no money and nothing to lose. Walking through the streets of holy jeans and shoes. Never thought this be the life I choose. On the corner, begging for change. Digging in the trash, selling anything. A bag full of cans equals LQ time. Now I got me a bottle of wine to warm up my soul and forget about the pain. Haven't showered since the last time it rained. People look at me like I'm a waste of space. Everyone has their time and place. Ride these subways sometimes for days. Watching these people running through the maze. And when I start writing about the life I left, and the wife I left, and them kids I left, I began to feel as it never took place. I can't even recognize my own face. My life's a mess, I guess it's obvious. For 17 years I've been jobless and homeless, toothless and loveless and poor. I'm the one you try to ignore. Standing on the roof, people watch below. It's nice to meet you, it's time for me to go.
A homeless man jumped from the top story of a West Side apartment building today. As usual, no one cared. And now for more important news. The new Pokemon lineup comes out Thursday.
Hit that shit.
Chronica! Hey guys, Jabba can't handle his chronic. Purse he is, he's a purse.
Misa no pussa. Misa outsmoka. All of you surround.
Kira.
You underestimate the power of the dark side. My robotic lungs can inhale more than you could ever dream of, Jabba.
Word. You think of Mira. Don't think you can smoke more than me, sir.
Not only could I smoke more than you, but my old master can.
That is correct, Jabba. Watch as I demonstrate the power of the dark side with my lungs.
Hit that!
Yes,
Shit up, Emperor! Fire! Fire!
You heard the Emperor. Fire the Death Star's guns immediately.
Yes, sir.
Now, hold your fire. I meant it was the fire.
Oh, my bad. I almost destroyed your home planet, Emperor.
Jabba, watch it! You spilled my space Pepsi.
Sorry.
No patience have I for these things. No patience have I with you.
Oh, that's so good. You sure you don't want something, Yoda, like a beer or something?
Beer is the path to the dark side. Beer leads to drunkenness. Drunkenness leads to beer goggles. Beer goggles leads to dirty women. Once you get a dirty girl on your jock, forever will she dominate your destiny. So, you want to become a Jedi? Tell me, Luke, what have you done in your life?
Well, I worked at the Burger King in Tahashi Station for 3 days, but then they fired me for peeing in the fry machine, and it wasn't even me. It was Hans Bosnock.
No, I cannot train you. Not patient enough for you. You must be patient.
But I am patient, Master Yoda. Ben, tell him that I'm patient. Hurry up and tell him that I'm patient, you old coot! Hey, Master Yoda, I fought Vader at Cloud City, and I'm back to complete my training.
Your training you want, your training you will get. Iron my burlap suit, clean the snakes off the couch, fold my Tommy Boy underwear, and don't forget to wash the one dish in the sink.
But Yoda, that sounds like house cleaning, not Jedi Knight training. Are you trying to punk me out like a little bitch?
Good, good. By coming to the realization that I have been playing you, you are now a Jedi. No longer do you require the training necessary. But remember, first you get the paper, then you get the power, then you get the bitches.
Wow, that's some really good advice, Yoda.
Yes, my master told me that. Oh, wait. Never mind. That was my coke dealer. Obi-Wan, I'm down here.
Master Yoda, are you all right?
Obi-Wan, listen. When passed out am I, the last of the non-passed out Jedi. Will you be?
The Force is too strong with you, Master. You can't pass out.
Strong am I with the Force, but not that strong. Obi-Wan, pass on what you have learned. And remember, beer before liquor, never sicker. Obi-Wan,
Master?
There is another beer in the fridge. The Force is in everything. It surrounds us, binds us together. It's in the rock. The car. Your boner on the subway. That nice hoochie's ass in those tight leather pants. The kind you just want to smack and go, "Pie-ow, bitch." Oh, sorry. Was I out of character, George? Sorry, I messed up.
Today you find yourself appearing in front of court, Riri 101. You are facing the charges of kicking out crutches. How do you plead?
Guilty! How do you plead to segregation through special education?
Guilty!
I remember the day my dad built a deck. My mama tripping dropped me straight on my neck. I'm not mad, I'm glad to see the other side. No more people, better run and fucking hide.
Now, mama always said that she wanted a daughter. I guess that's why she held my head underwater. Or was it when my brothers made me wear this fist? They used to drink a lot and get real pissed.
Now for me, I was born a little premature. The doctor told me healthy, but they wasn't quite sure. My mama tried everything she could, but the truth of the matter is me brain's no good.
If you can't tell by now,
we're retarded.
When we're on the mic,
we get started. Normal people can't do what we do, and if I do what we do, then I tell you.
Oh, here we go, we stop a flying. Normal people step back before you start dying.
Retarded people, let's get started. Most of us were born cold-hearted. Retarded people, let's get started. Most of us were born cold-hearted. Retarded people, let's get started. Most of us were born cold-hearted. Retarded people, let's get started. Most of us were born cold-hearted. Me no give a shit, me no care. Me no have me name written in me underwear, so I double dog you to try to wear them. And if you steal them, I'll only have one pair
Oh,
then.
my legs don't work, I have a wheelchair. I pee on myself, but I don't care. I wear these glasses, but I can't see. Even if I can see, I can't read.
I fall down a lot. I wear hearing aids. In my special ed classes, I get good grades. I write a short but it's handicap accessible. I touch my testicles every day after school.
Normal people laugh and make fun, but just like Caliban, they all get some.
Come on, retarded, to band together. Killing normal people to make the world better.
It's over when we take this abuse. Retarded people, get back to your roots.
So raise your crutches in the air. Tell the normal people this ain't fair.
Retarded people, let's get it started. Most of us were born cold-hearted. Retarded people, let's get it started. Most of us were born cold-hearted. Retarded people, let's get it started. Most of us were born cold-hearted. Retarded people, let's get it started. Most of us were born cold-hearted.
Revolution 2000!
Watch out, normal people!
Yeah, brother Retardo!
Riri 8, 1999 to 2000!
Generation Riri!
Yeah!
Mr. Reagan, what do you feel was the defining point in your presidency?
Well, hold on just a second. Let me take my medicine. You know, it's kind of funny. I used to eat jelly beans because I liked them, and then Nancy started calling the jelly beans my medicine, and she said I had to smoke them. But what's even weirder is that Nancy would only give me white jelly beans, and I'd have to smoke them out of a glass pipe with a blowtorch. Don't tell Nancy I told you this. She'll hit me. She slaps me violently when you leave. No, please don't go, Mr. Reporter.
Indeed, I did have an inappropriate relationship with Miss Lewinsky. We ate several cheeseburgers together, and as we got to know one another, she had a little bit of my special sauce.
Hillary and I have initiated this conference call because the Elion situation is completely out of hand. My advisors have notified me that I'm deeply concerned. You've got to do something, and you've got to do it now, Mr. Reno.
As you bid, Mr. President, General, notify the Pentagon that we are now at DEFCON 7. Scramble all fighters. We must retrieve the boy at all costs.
All right, gentlemen, this is not a test. This is a national emergency. I got a 2,000 square foot house with 4 adults and 1 6-year-old kid we got to retrieve. Now for phase 1, I want armor-piercing bullets, pepper spray, tanks, F-1s, F-16s, F-18s, stealth bombers, satellite ground tracking tasers, phasers and lasers, submarine missile backup, dynamite and shocking sticks, rocks, nails, knives, and hot pokers. Now that should get us through the front door. Now for phase 2, the hallway, we'll have tomahawk missiles, the golden gun, the RPG.
So, Mike, tell me your views concerning your rematch with Evander the Real Deal Holyfield.
Well, Mr. Wallace, you know, I'm the greatest boxer that's ever lived. And this time when I go into the ring, I'm not going to go in hungry. You know, last time I went in hungry, I was sitting there fighting Evander, and I look at his ears, and they look like tasty little treats. So I took a bite of one of them, you know, but these days, Evander's just soft. He's just a soft boxer. And he's soft like Desiree's panties back in Indianapolis. But that's a whole nother story, Mr. Wallace.
What is thy bidding, my master? Is this your new techno song, Vader? Yes, it is, my master. I programmed the beats on my chest just moments ago. Good job, Lord Vader. We will take over the charts one song at a time until we eventually rule the galaxy. You are correct, my master. Now kick it in and show them how it's done.
Dark side employers, got Star Destroyers, the true Jedi warriors, no one can destroy us. Feel the power of evil for hours, light from my tower, my lightning will shower.
It's Lord Vader on the mic. The mic. Give them party people what they like, 'cause no one can fade the dark side. So don't try to hide from that anger inside.
I can feel the anger dwelling deep within you. I can feel the anger dwelling deep within you. I can feel the anger dwelling deep within you. I can feel the anger. Release your anger.
Lord Vader? What is it, Commander?
Lord Vader, the song reports are in, and the listeners are 66% more angry from when they started listening to the song.
That is great, Commander, but we need more anger. Hit him with it again.
I can feel your anger dwelling deep within you. I can feel your anger dwelling deep within you. I can feel your anger dwelling deep within you. I can feel your anger dwelling deep within you. When you go, join the dark side. It's time to join the dark side. When you go, join the dark side. Your soul is already mine.
The Force is in everything. It surrounds us, binds us together. It's in the rock, the car, your boner on the subway, that nice hoochie's ass in those tight leather pants. The kind you just want to smack and go, "Pie-ow, bitch!" Oh, sorry. Was I out of character, George? Sorry, I messed up.
Well, I don't remember exactly where I was the first time I heard the genius of Bentframe, but I seem to recall that I was smoking crack with Nancy. You know, I don't really like smoking crack with Nancy anymore because she takes such big hits off the pipe, and, you know, there'll be a couple hits left, and, like, she'll take 2 hits in one, and it's just, well, you know, Nancy, I think I pissed on myself again.
Me retarded. Straight to Never thought that did.
You know, the doctor was right. Sex has been so much more enjoyable since my open sore's healed.
This is Admiral Biatch to base camp. It seems the stormtroopers have gone on strike and I have no experience with this type of shit. Who should I call for help?
It's the B to the A to the D-E-R. Reconstructing the Death Star with my slick suede suit that's black like tar. Fucking you up no matter who you are. Tell the motherfuckers about the shit dark side. Pull up on your planet Death Star, drive by. Fuck them evil rebels cause their skills ain't shit.
And in my TIE fighter zigzag stay lit.
Oh shit! Yoda on the scene, 900-year fiend, smoking Dagobah green. Bitches on my tip like Lando on liquor.
Aw, you're just jealous cause my black dick's thicker. Yo, tell him Chewie last night I had Leia all drunk, one to do me.
Shut the fuck up, man, Leia's my sister. The only thing you're getting is a beat-off blister.
Luke, use the Force before intercourse, but Luke, don't forget, bitches ain't nothing but hoes and tricks.
Obi-Wan, I'm the Top Gun. The chosen one, hotter than both sons. Vader ain't shit, his head's cut up and split. He's slower than the first Pentium chip.
Shit. The one brings it worse in this fucking universe.
Rebels! You know we'll fucking win, cause we'll fight till the end.
I can feel the anger dwelling within you.
Rebels!
You also feel Vader's dick in you, biatch! Piazza condona, Gissa magiera, Bunda la gista, Canto Jabba dia.
Jabba, you ain't nothing but a fat ass slug. Fake gold chains, you sorry ass thug. Sitting in your palace with your blue-headed whore. Trapdoor to the Rancor.
Oh, my goodness gracious me. I'm a gay man's golden fantasy. Programmed for homo ecstasy. 10 million forms of gay positioning. For my golden shower, you must pay a fee. But R2D2 gives it up for free. R2D2, what's your language? Always having sex with robotic strangers.
Misa like to drink and smoke all night. Misa like to fight and fuck your wife. Misa don't care cause Misa so dumb. Misa will fuck you with me thumb. Yusa wants a Misa cause a Misa wants some. Yusa wants a Misa cause a Misa wants some. Yusa wants a Misa cause a Misa wants some. Misa wants some cause Misa wanna come. Yeah, boy! Goes out this dance to all you bitches on that pussy planet Earth. Fuck not with the rebels, for powerful are we with the Force. I'm talking about some real deep space gangster shit. Now pass me the blunt, Chew, and let's fuck some sorry hoes up.
Have you ever sent and received email directly from your brain? You will. Have you ever stalked an attractive woman from a computer that fits comfortably on your wrist? You will. Have you ever had a barcode imprinted upon your forehead or right hand which enabled you to purchase consumer goods? You will, and at&t will bring it to you. Just as soon as we complete a few corporate takeovers which will allow us to dominate the world.
AT&T, give yourself to us.
Wow, you're a much better screw than my dog. But Sparky Kiss is better.
Hey boys and girls, just in time for Christmas, it's the Star Wars Christmas album. Order now and you'll get songs like Yoda's Joy to the Universe.
Joy to the universe, the Death Star's blown up, and now we all are free.
You'll also get Darth Vader's The 12 Days of Christmas. On the first day of Christmas, the Emperor gave to me
One robotic arm, two lightsabers, and a TIE fighter in the docking bay.
You also get Jabba the Hutt Silent Night.
Jonanicho, Jonanicho, Picha Wong Kicho Baka.
Order now and you won't have to pay till May of 2000, and you probably won't have to pay at all because we're all going to be dead anyways.
This is your last chance, Neo. After this, there is no turning back. You take the blue pill, the story ends and you wake up in your bed and believe whatever you want to believe. You take the red pill, you stay in Wonderland and I show you how deep the rabbit hole really goes. I'll take the red pill. Neo, why would you take a red pill from a bald, crazy black guy named Morpheus, dressed in a black leather dress with sunglasses in a dark, abandoned warehouse, who recruited you from the internet? You're not very smart, are you?
Prisoner number 00981. I'd like for you to meet your new cellmate, Snake. I reckons you'ns ought to get to know one another since you're gonna be here the rest of your natural lives.
So, what are you in here for, Mr. Snake?
Well, I actually didn't do anything. But they say I robbed a liquor store and killed a clerk with my 12-inch blade. And after that, they said I raped and dismembered 14 Girl Scouts on a school bus with my blade. And then when the cops finally came to arrest me, they told me I killed 7 of them.
With your blade?
No, that was with my gun. So what's your punk ass in here for?
Well, I downloaded a Metallica MP3 track off of Napster.
Oh my God, kid! I thought I was bad, but you're a monster! Guards, get me out of here! Get me out of here!
Hello, I'm Satan, and I'm gonna save you some serious money on long distance. Just dial 1010-666, the area code and then the number. All it will cost is your eternal soul. That's right, free long distance for your entire life. All I want in return is your soul.
This goes out to all of the people that are like me. Yeah. Some people don't understand, and others don't care to understand. But somebody's got to tell the truth. They lied from day one. Being retarded ain't no fun. People act like they care, point and laugh at me wheelchair. All I wanna do is be free. Instead I'm just a reread. Me won't piss and moan. I said it straight with these microphones. I wanna let you all know what my story should be told. For all of those that are just like me, living in this misery, it's our time to shine. In a world bent like me spine. I ain't looking for sympathy. I just want you to look at me equally, not evilly. Me not just a nobody. Me is a human being, but that's not how me sing. When will these people learn? When will they show concern? Like Paul said, let it be.
but it take a toll. I'm hard to control, even in the studio. Pee on myself, don't even know. I'm not trying to complain when I throw it down with Bentframe. Me music is full of pain. It's for the people that feel the same. Can a retard tell his side, or will MTV tell me to hide? Like Blair's cousin on the facts of life, or Sling Blade with his big old knife. I must let the truth be known. Disabled people, you're not alone. As long as there's a contract, and me fans got me back. I don't care what they think of me, cause I'll always be a reread.
Just a reread.
Who me? Who me?
Just a reread.
Who me? Who me?
Just a reread.
Who me? Who me?
Just a reread.
Who me? Who me? My career has just begun in the 2001. All this money won't change me, except for the surgery. I'm not lying, I love the war. Help me brain with the way I talk. Get a bus with a lift gate, and a girl to help me masturbate, and a nurse to bathe me. Maybe the money will change me. No matter what, I will rock a mic. Always keeping me skills tight. Playing new towns every night. Watching normals bite everything alright. I don't care what they think of me. I will always be a reread.
Just a reread.
Who me? Who me?
Just a reread.
Who me? Who me?
Just a reread.
Who me? Who me?
Just a reread.
Who me? Who me? Yeah, Bentframe 2001. Y'all look out for my new album. Peace.
Mr. Reagan, what do you feel was the defining point in your presidency?
Well, hold on just a second. Let me take my medicine. You know, it's kind of funny. I used to eat jelly beans because I liked them, and then Nancy started calling the jelly beans my medicine, and she said I had to smoke them. But what's even weirder is that Nancy would only give me white jelly beans, and I'd have to smoke them out of a glass pipe with a blowtorch. Don't tell Nancy I told you this. She'll hit me. She slaps me violently when you leave. No, please don't go, Mr. Reporter. Nancy, mean.
And now it's time for another episode of The Retarded President.
So I give you Florida and Alaska, and you give me candy bar?
That is correct, Mr. President, and we'll give you 2 candy bars if you throw in California.
You don't give me 2 candy bars. You teasing me.
Later on that day.
So, Mr. President, that in brief is how the missile defense shield works.
Me no understand. Me's confused.
Well, Mr. President, it's sort of like that game Missile Command, except with the entire world.
Me love video games. Me wanna play. You think China wanna play?
Oh yes, Mr. President. I think China wants to play.
Later on that evening at the press conference,
Mr. President, how do you respond to the accusations from France that the United States is ignoring the Kyoto Global Warming Treaty?
France is stupid!
But, Mr. President, don't you think the United States is isolating itself and will be forced to stand alone on all its major policies?
Alone? Like when Mama left me alone in the basement? Me no like that.
Hello, I'm Jason Brannon, one of the members of Bentframe, and this is Joe.
How you doing, everyone?
Joe's a retard, and from now on, every time you buy a Bentframe comedy CD, we'll give $1 to Joe and his retard friends at the Special Olympics. Actually, I'm lying. The truth of the matter is, I'll use that dollar to support my pot habit, and perhaps drink alcoholic beverages down at the bar. Or even buy a rubber so I can have dirty sex with dirty women.
You said you'd help us!
Man, shut up! The point is, when you purchase our comedy CD, you'll be helping me get high, drink, and have sex. Thanks a lot, guys.
Why are you so mean to me? You mean.
Johnny, can you take me home now? I have to be up by 7 to catch the school bus.
Stardate 46820. I've been smoking fat blunts of herb for almost 2 days straight now. I don't even know my middle name, let alone what star system we're in. The crew thinks we're going to Rigel 7 for supplies, but in truth it's to hook up. I've got a good connection that gets me sacks of dank for 50, 100. Spock, what have you been up to?
Not much, Captain. Just trying to avoid you.
I think Yeoman Yates wants me to park my starship in her docking bay. What should I do?
Captain, logic could only dictate one thing. That you tap that ass. And tap it good, Captain.
Spock, you are a genius. What would I do without you?
Captain, why don't you quit grip tipping and get off my jock? Later on that evening.
So I looked that Dryderian hoe in the eyes and I said, the prime directive dictates that I take your bra off.
You're the man, Captain.
Scotty, come in. What the hell happened?
Captain, I dropped my joint in the dilithium crystal chamber.
Scotty, do you think it can be saved?
I don't think so, Captain. The joint was destroyed when they fell in the dilithium crystal chamber.
Scotty, for the sake of humanity, I'm not talking about the joint. I'm talking about the dilithium crystal.
Captain, we are receiving a transmission from the planet below.
On screen, Spock.
Greetings. We are the aliens. We picked up your damaged components on our sensors. We are beaming you new dilithium crystals to repair your engine.
Captain's log supplemental. With the help of the G9s, we have repaired our engines and will soon be leaving the star system.
Captain, the G9s are helling us again.
On screen, Spock.
We wanted to say goodbye, Captain. Perhaps one day our two cultures could learn more from each other.
Yes, our two cultures could learn much from each other. Why don't we start with this blunt? I'll beam you over. Stardate 46280. Little did I know the marijuana would have a deadly effect upon the G9's physiology. I may have inadvertently triggered a interstellar war.
On the next episode of Star Trek, Captain Kirk tries to quit smoking pot.
Spock, I can't take it anymore. I've got to smoke pot. How long has it been?
In approximately 4 minutes, it will be 5 minutes from when you last smoked pot, Captain.
And don't miss our new Star Trek prison series, Star Trek Oz.
Spock, what does he want?
It's simple, Captain. He wants you to suck his dick.
And now a special sneak peek from the upcoming Star Wars Episode 2. This scene depicts my first job in command as a crew leader of a fast food franchise.
Crew leader, I need 3 orders of fries immediately.
I'll drop some fries right away, sir.
But I asked the fry technician to drop fries 5 minutes ago.
But Lord Vader, the fry technician thought it would be best if we drop fries as they're ordered.
The fry technician is as clumsy as he is stupid.
Here he comes now, sir. Hi, Lord Vader, I cleaned the walk-in and I stocked the salad.
You have failed me for the last time, fry technician. Drop some fries immediately, crew leader. You are in charge of the fry machine now.
Yes, sir.
Excuse me, Lord Vader.
This better be good, Commander. You know I don't like being interrupted while I'm searching for porn.
Lord Vader, we found a signal. It's coming from the third planet in the Milky Way system, from a nation known as the United States, in a region known as Kentucky.
Well, let's hear it, Commander.
We've just descrambled it, but the signal's quite weak.
Launch safe step, we got a sloppy speed and smoking spotted south side center section slurping superside stutzies on a speeder bike. Woohoo! Over.
That is it. The rebels are there. Set a course for Kentucky.
But there are so many uncharted systems in the galaxy. Are you sure it's them, Lord Vader?
Play the tape at half speed. Then your question will be answered.
You were right about one thing, Luke. Vader will never find us here.
Yeah, these backward-ass hillbilly people are so cool. I haven't partied this hard since that one time with Hans Bosnock. And that's the time I woke up naked in Jabba's palace. I'll take a space course, please.
Luke, you're going to learn that a Jedi doesn't drink coals or Miller Lite or Hams. A Jedi drinks Grolsch or Heineken or Guinness.
Listen to Obi-Wan, you do, and get fucked up, you will. Whiskey is the true Jedi's drink.
Hey guys, look at that girl over there. She's hot. She's got 3 tits. I'd like to lick one of them.
Control. You must learn control.
You must use the Force to make her, Luke, but wear a rubber. Herpes is the path to the dark side, Luke.
Listen to Obi-Wan, you do. I once had gonorrhea for 352 years. Boy, my dick burnt. It was like pissing lava. Has anyone got a smoke?
This is Redneck Nursery Rhyme number 1. You don't have to read. Don't read. You don't have to write. All you got to do is get drunk and fight. You don't have to read. Don't read. You don't have to write. All you got to do is get drunk and fight. Darling, won't you let me in the trailer? I promise I'll get a job tomorrow. Darling, let me in the trailer.